Greetings, fellow Earthlings. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of And Another Thing with Dave. I want to thank all of our listeners from all over the world. Please do subscribe and share if you're not already. All right, let's get into it. Captain Martyr with a message.
Well, holy fucking shit. Using goddamn motherfucking curse words as a sign of fucking intelligence? Well, I must be goddamn brilliant like a son of a bitch who's just slapped his mom right in the fucking pussy. Holy fuck, I know I was smart. How you doing, Dave? And another thing, fuck you, buddy. I expect you to cuss me back. Just like I cussed you. Because we're both fucking brilliant, goddammit, you piece of shit asshole bastard, son of a bitch, motherfucking dick-sucking asshole bitch. Look at that. I think I just got my PhD.
Why, Captain Martyr, it is so fucking good to see you, you goddamn cocksucking son of a bitch. Man, you fucking whoremonger. I fucking love you, you piece of shit. You goddamn motherfucker. Holy fucking fuck. Goddamn, you fucking fuck, man. Can't believe it. Captain Martyr, what is this, your 15th name? Hey, Captain Martyr, I'm not even going to say the other name because F you, stereo, stay out of my business right now. Stay out of my business. We're having a good talk. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Connie McShitballs coming in hot.
Hey there, sorry about that. I missed that. Man, I would love to join. I don't know how long you're going to be on, but if you give me about 10, 15 minutes, I'll jump back on and join you. I've got to run to the corner store real quick.
Right on, Conti. Go get that beer. I got mine right here. Hey now. Just saying. Captain Martyr coming in hot.
Oh, I fucking love Cunty McShitballs. That son of a bitch is fucking goddamn intelligent genius son of a bitch. I keep repeating the same goddamn motherfucking pieces of shit asshole curse words, so I must not be that smart. I think I'm just faux intelligent. I can tell you what though, I'm a lot more intelligent, informed, and ready to go than those stupid ass fucking commies on that other show. Boy, people are really pushing for communism. But they live in a town that has poor people and they don't drive through it and hand out money when they go through. Fuck you, you dumb commie son of a bitches.
You referring to Big Boy?
Oh no, Big Boy, he's just a racist piece of shit.
Yeah, I've had a couple good talks with him, and he and I are actually friends. But I see where you're going with that, where
Why does
it goes a certain.
Why does he invite
It
you on
goes a
his show
certain
and race
direction.
bait? Come on now, he hates white people. It's obvious. He's just using you to, get in good with people who don't realize that he's a race baiting shill.
Well, that's possible.
I mean, honestly, every time I've ever talked to him, he's muted, blocked, and because I say indisputable things like, I like togetherness, love, peace, kind, and understanding, and I'm tolerant of people until they wrong me, and then I don't want nothing to do with you. Not based on your
What's
skin
so
tone, based on
funny?
the content of your character, not the color of your skin, because
Right?
fuck you. That's well, he wanted
What's
me
so
to
funny about
he
peace, love, and understanding?
I can
Right?
tell you what's funny about it now in this climate is the fact that it is considered
Doesn't
racism
exist.
and bigotry.
Doesn't exist.
Well, if you say all lives matter, they say that's racist. No, that's the opposite. It's not exclusionary. It's all inclusive, which is what people who
Well,
are
I
bigots
agree
do.
with you, but I've evolved on my viewpoint, and let me tell you my viewpoint, and then let me hear your response to that. So I started out saying that, and my sister, who lived in Alameda, right next to Oakland at the time, was like, "Fuck you," and I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Fuck you." The whole reason that the whole thing even exists is because these people are getting killed, and I'm like, whoa,
Wrong.
okay.
Incorrect.
Did a bunch of research, and truly, it's not incorrect. Like, the Black Panthers were formed in Oakland to police the police because the police were murdering black people every time they pulled them over at a traffic stop. So they
Not
started
every
out
time. Let's not exaggerate things. If we're going to say
at
numbers and facts, let's say numbers and facts, not feelings. Come on, man.
at a feverish pace, right?
Really? So
Um,
what are the black people doing in Oakland now? Are they killing Asian people and stealing their money at a feverish pace, or just every now
well,
and then?
well, but that's neither here nor there, right? Because there's been a concerted effort to keep that community down, and you know this, man. Come on.
Yeah, but
Like,
it's not white people, it's the government. People, this is my problem. Everyone says
that's what I'm
white people
saying.
are the
But it's
problem.
white.
No, the
But it's
government's
white.
the problem, not white people. Come on now.
Well, exactly, dude. Exactly. But we got to
There
get
you go.
there to get there, right? Like, because
Well, I
the
don't work for the government, do you?
no, but who's the government? Powerful, rich white people.
Who's the
So,
government in Africa holding people down? Are they rich white people or are
so
they rich black people? Come on now,
well,
the government. Mm.
powerful black
How come I live in
people
a city where
control.
60% of the government employees are black then? How come we had
But
a black
dude,
president and none of this stopped? Come on now. It doesn't come from the top.
but
It
dude,
comes from your ass because that's where
slow
people are talking from these days. Boom.
slow
Let's
down.
go.
You're thinking too fast for me. But let's those leaders in Africa that you mentioned. They're
Mm.
still controlled by imperialistic money, right? So they're still controlled by Dutch money, by French money, by U.S. money, by English money, right?
Really? Rwanda is run by the French and the Dutch and all that stuff? Or are they just
Thank you.
independent nation sovereign?
Well,
What about like the
how did they?
Congo? What about,
Well,
I mean, as
but
far as
nothing
I know, South
nothing
Africa is the only one run by colonialists.
right. But nothing exists in a vacuum, right? So it's got their history, right? So they might be Rwanda might be its own thing now, but what was that journey? And it wasn't that long ago, bro, right?
You know what's funny
So
though? If it is, it's
imperialism.
not the way it was. The countries with
Yeah,
brown people that are shitty are the ones that are run by global elites, not white Americans.
exactly. But the global elite
Or
might
who?
be some white
Chinese?
Americans.
Well, no, they're not Americans. Because America was formed way, way after they had already been running the world forever since day one. So America's
Right,
only a couple hundred years old.
but the Bush family either blew
They're
their way into
Germans.
that circle or whatever they did, right? They got into that circle, even
They're
being
Nazis. That's
latecomers.
why
Well,
Nazis
there you
run
go.
the show. They're not latecomers.
So
England's been running America since 1790, and
well,
the
yeah,
royal
exactly.
family is Nazis. So Nazis are not
So
German people. They're Norse gods that come down and ruled with an iron fist. Because German people
right,
are not 6 foot tall, blonde hair, and blue eyed, but who are? Vikings pretty much are the closest ones
aren't they?
to the Arctic Circle that appear to be what those people are.
Right.
The Duke of Kent was an
And
SS officer, by the way.
here's a funny segue. There's an alien race called the Aryans.
Oh, really? Isn't that weird?
Isn't that an uncanny coincidence?
Everybody, I
Right?
just want you to know that he's the preacher and I am the choir on this topic right here.
Well, yeah, and I think you've even we've talked about that in depth
Oh,
before. But
we know
yeah,
what time it is. We know that all this bullshit, fake ass race bait and BLM nonsense that's happening right here is to keep us distracted while they shift the economic system into the new digital age where we're all going to get fucked if we're not paying attention. But go ahead and keep fighting amongst yourselves while I'm investing in what they're investing in.
right. Fight amongst yourselves while
Generational
we
wealth.
all get enslaved. But some
No,
people
well,
that
not all
don't.
of us. Only the ones who aren't paying attention are going to be enslaved. See, I know that money has no value at all. I know that
Yeah,
the pursuit of money is fucking stupid because you don't have to pursue it. It's right there. Just grab it. Stop
yeah.
fighting
You know
over
what
it and
has
just take it.
value? Food has
Time.
value. Land has
Yeah.
value.
Well, land is.
Money. What is money?
It,
It can only get you land or food. But
they
if
can't get it
the
for you. It's a certificate.
economy is right, if your fiat currency hasn't crashed yet, 42 different variables, right? But the only real values, dude, is a roof over your head, somewhere to plant some food, and the actual food that comes out of that ground, right?
I'll go one
Most
further.
people, what? Okay, what's that?
The knowledge of how to do those things and make those things happen.
Well, thank you. And that's paramount, right? I took that for granted. So thank you, because that's the
But
most
if you
important
have
of
$1
all.
million and you don't know how to farm, and a farmer won't take $1 million to plant a plant for you, you're fucked.
Well, you know what? If Bill Gates was starving and offered me $1 million to plant his farm for him,
I'd I'd
I'd
actually
stand there and
sodomize him
die.
on television. I'd sodomize
I
him on television and piss in his mouth when I was done,
Well, I
like
would
a
try to
German
do that.
pornographic film. I would do
But
that.
but if
It'd be hard to get up
his
there.
military goons had me like hogtied and with a gun to my head, I'd let them kill me, and I'd be like, okay, kill me, because I'm not going to feed you. You will starve. Fuck you. You're Satan.
I'd smash a pie in his face like that guy did in Sweden or wherever that was. That was hilarious. I
Wasn't
love
that
that video. I
beautiful?
watch it sometimes for giggles.
Yeah. For people who haven't seen it, you need to watch it. You need to make it go make it go viral again, right? He got
How long
pied in the
ago was that?
face 2 times. It was in the 90s, man. And you know what?
It was
It's a
still hilarious.
felony now. It's a felony to pie a rich guy in the face now. So
You know what
look
else is
back
a
at
felony?
this and
Doing
realize that's when times were better.
doing whatever Bill Gates did in India and most places in Africa where there's like an open warrant for him.
Oh, you mean like sterilizing women with his quote unquote vaccine?
Giving children Bell's palsy.
Well, look it up, people. Kenya, Africa. Kenya, Africa.
India.
Sterilizing women.
They don't like us, everybody. Check your bank
No.
account real quick. Do you have like $8 billion in there? Oh, you don't? Okay, welcome to the poor side of town. We're all
Yeah,
on the
you're
wrong
the
side of the
enemy.
track.
You're
We
the
don't even know where
enemy.
the
You're
tracks are.
cattle. You know, and George Bush Sr. told us with the steeliest, coldest death look eye. He told us what he was going to do. It might be a long transformation, but when we're successful, and we will
And
be,
we will be.
and he said it with the most confidence. I don't know if I've ever said anything with that much confidence, bro.
And he
Like
wasn't talking
chilling.
to us.
No, he wasn't. He was talking to his friends, but he's
He was
talking
talking to the
at
front row.
us. Right. He's talking to the front
Over our
row, but
heads.
he's talking at us, telling us directly what he's going to do to us. And most people didn't hear it, still don't realize it. And Ellen DeGeneres has, sits next to him at or not his son at a baseball game or something. And now that family's all cool. Like, no, they're war criminals. They're murderers. They're Nazi lovers. They are
They're
Nazis.
Nazis themselves. The
They are.
Bush is a German name, and that's not even
There you
their
go.
full name.
They dropped the E, huh? BUSCHE, right? They changed the spelling.
I think it's completely made up. I don't know. But Prescott Bush almost was tried for treason and hung, but he never happened because after World War II, did America win or not? I don't know. A lot of Nazis came over here and things changed.
Well, you
It's
know who
weird.
won in World War II is the CIA. They took over the world. But for people who don't know, Prescott Bush is George Bush Sr.'s. So Daddy Bush, that's his dad. That's Daddy Bush's
Oh,
daddy. And
no, he's
Prescott Bush,
his actual name is Poppy, which he got that nickname before he even had grandkids. So Poppy is weird, since considering that he made us go to war in the Middle East to watch over opium fields, and then all of a sudden we have an opioid epidemic in America. Oh, look at that! 2 + 2 is 5. Everybody, don't pay attention to real math. Jesus
oh
fucking
shit. Wow, I just learned something. So Poppy Bush, oh my God, that is
Poppy.
so relevant. So relevant and so
You guys, anybody that
brutal.
doesn't know, watch Wizard of Oz, the field of poppies, and they all fall asleep, right? And they all die.
Yeah.
Poppy
And
plants
they
are how
all
you
fall
cultivate
down.
heroin. You slice the
Right.
you slice the plant, the sap stuff comes out, it turns black, you scrape it off, there you go, that's heroin.
And if you
And you
think,
refine it
if
and
you
sell it to
think,
the medical industry, and it becomes opioids,
well,
OxyContin or whatever the fuck it
it
is,
becomes every painkiller in the hospital. It becomes
that they give you for
codeine.
6
It
months
becomes
and cut you completely off of. They don't wean you off after
anything
like
with
6
an
months.
ain,
Boom.
anything with an ain, AINE, or an o or an own, ONE. That's either cocaine based or opium based, right?
Also, Afghanistan, which who was responsible for 9/11? Supposedly,
Yeah.
what, Iraq?
Well,
Who
hold
was
that
it?
thought.
Saddam
Hold that
Hussein,
thought. Hold that
which is a
thought, because
totally
I'm gonna
different country than Afghanistan. But
hold
Afghanistan
hold that
produces 98% of the world's what? Opium.
hold that thought. Hold that thought for a second, because I'm gonna lay the groundwork for you. You beat me to it. So
Sorry
the
about that. Go ahead.
reason Vietnam went on so long was because Laos, Cambodia, and Thailand are, well, used to be what was known as the Golden Triangle, right?
And they weren't peeing
Golden
on
Triangle.
people or eating.
It was the most opium producing area of the world, Laos, Cambodia, and Thailand, right? So we were at war in Vietnam. Oh, Laos and Cambodia. Oh, they're right there. Oh, and then all of a sudden the CIA was operating in Cambodia, and we got the Khmer Rouge and blah, 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 blah. What do you
You want
think
me to
they
blow
were
your
doing?
mind too? What's that?
Why do you think the war went on for so long? Then
What?
on his deathbed, Nixon's head aide on his deathbed said, "We created the war on drugs to arrest blacks for heroin and hippies for marijuana, because if you busted somebody with a felony, they can't vote ever." Or at least until that drops off their record. If it doesn't drop
And
off their record,
those.
guess what? You got one less person voting, and
Mhm.
most hippies and most black people were voting Democratic. And I
No,
don't. And now
no,
that was
no. I
then.
disagree with you.
That was
I disagree with you
now.
wholheartedly on that, and I'll
Now
tell you why. Because
let me just
back
finish.
then, the
That was
left,
then, and this is now. Now I don't give a shit about the two parties now because they become the same thing, and we got to do a third party
there's no
thing.
two parties.
We
There's
got to
no two
bounce
parties
from right. There's
since
one party
'84.
now. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
So
since
we
'84,
got to
since
do an
George Bush.
independent party now. So I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a
No,
Democrat. I'm not a Republican.
but how
Go.
about this?
All
I'll tell
you.
you what. I'll tell you what's slightly incorrect about what you said. Hippies and black people were radicals. They were
Yeah.
true liberals, liberal with freedom,
Right.
very, very conservative with the amount of government you put on that freedom. Now liberals today are very liberal with the government and very conservative with the amount of freedom that they want you to have for some reason. They don't want you to have freedom.
True. True.
Do you think those hippies wanted the government to tell their kids what to do at school? And that's why they had all those intentional communities that they were self-governed. They didn't want
Dude,
those big fucking dickheads telling them what to do.
I'm
So
54.
they
I went to an alternative school. My parents took me out of the traditional school, and I got to go to like a hippie school.
but your parents also come from the generation where they said never trust anyone over 30. And
Right.
guess what you can't do under 30? You can't run for office. You're too fucking young.
That's it.
So that was kind of a way to say don't trust the government because you don't have freedom of speech. And they
Nope.
keep confusing you. You can certainly yell fire in a crowded movie theater if there's a fucking fire. So don't listen to half the story. E before I before E except after C. What's the rest of that one, you fucking dickhead? Spell weird for me, will you?
I love you, man.
Well, I'm just saying, there's a whole lot of things, right? There's a whole lot of things that they're confusing us about. Remember the
Right.
'90s? You remember
We can
Zach
look both ways.
De La Rocha
We can look to the left and to the right. So when somebody taps, and it's that thing when somebody taps on your shoulder behind you on your right shoulder, look to the left. Right.
And if it has French cuffs with cufflinks, that's your enemy. I'm just saying, cufflinks people are usually weird, evil. I love
Anybody
cufflinks.
with
French
cufflinks,
cuffs the best.
question them hard.
No, listen to this though. How about this? We were talking about the Golden Triangle. You know what else the U.S. government had for like 30 plus years before 1970? 1970, right over the border of Laos and Vietnam. You know what they implemented for the first time in actuality and physical form?
What was that?
Project Popeye. Project Popeye.
Oh shit.
You know what that
What's
is?
that? No.
Weather manipulation program. The weather manipulation program. So people that want to make conspiracy theorists and stuff, oh, conspiracy theorists, foil hat and stuff. Well, foil hat is a Faraday cage. You can look that up too if you want. So even they discredit the shit that's real. Put your cell phone in the microwave. Don't turn it on. Try to call it. Nothing happens, baby. Faraday cage. Look it up. The Project Popeye. You know what that is? It's the weather manipulation program they started in the late 40s. 47 or 51. They first, you can go on the Office of the Historian and search for Project Popeye. Office of the Historian. It's a .gov website. It shows you the documents, paperwork. It's a weather manipulation thing to stimulate the atmosphere to create rain.
Right here. Yeah.
If you know how to stimulate it to create rain, you probably know how to stimulate it to prevent rain, which would make a drought and not let you grow poppies. Boom.
Or let you grow anything, food, right? You could bam. Now you're talking about weather as warfare, which the HAARP, HAARP, the HAARP. You know about HAARP in Alaska, right?
Oh yeah, and we're all gonna be playing harps when we're dead.
Right. But let me read this thing. So I just looked up. I got a Wikipedia here, but here we are. Operation Popeye was a military cloud seeding project carried out by the U.S. Air Force during the Vietnam War during 1967 to 72. A highly classified program attempted to exceed the monsoon season over specific areas over the Ho Chi Minh Trail in order to disrupt North Vietnamese military supplies by softening road surfaces and causing landslides. Using weather as a weapon, dude. 1967. So, have you heard the theory that that the tsunami in Fukushima was created by HAARP? And what's your thought on that? Uh-oh. You're faded for a second. I'm going to play a message. Ryan.
Hey, what's up, Dave? It's Ryan, VoiceMan22. I've been working on a new voice, and hopefully you like it.
Boy, I see it. We do whatever we want. Eyes, lungs, pancreas are all just not for me. Just all the time. We are Venom.
Thank you so much for letting me perform on your guys' show through the messaging system. Thank you.
Wow, Ryan, I'm impressed, bro. That was really good. I love the talk in a deep, low rasp. It gathers so much energy and veritas. Yeah, man. Love what you did. Love what you did. Dude, you gotta link your Instagram to your profile. I was gonna try to send you a message on Instagram saying we should do a show together. Um, I love doing voices, so we could do a show just doing a number of different voices, right? I love doing voices. It's my dream gig. If anybody's listening, is to have a gig in voiceovers. So if you need a voice for your commercial, podcast, or business, please contact me. Rates are reasonable. May the poet coming in hot.
Well, what do you know? I am Dave is listening to the show, and so am I, barely. Just had dinner and drank a lot of hot soup, so hopefully this all goes away. Now I'm breaking a sweat, so oh well. Anyway, still here. Hi, I am Dave. Nice to see you made it. Of course, you know,
I am
and
Dave.
another thing is Dave too, so this is going to get very confusing for me.
Wait,
Anyway, I'll
wait,
see if I can stay up, but I'm getting really tired.
wait, what? Wait, wait. But I am Dave. But oh man, Dave's not here. We got Cunty McShitballs and we got Desert Fox, but we don't have a Dave in the house. But I hear there's another guy on the stereo app that's calling himself that I am Dave. Oh yeah, yeah, I've heard that before, but I'm not seeing him here. And you know who's Dave? Well, I'm Dave. Oh yeah, we got Desert Fox coming in hot.
Nah, man. Dave's not here, man.
Dave, open up. Dave, open up, man. Hey, hey, man. Dave's not here, man. Go away. No, man, it's me, Dave. It's me. It's me, Dave. Open up, bro. Dave's not here, man. Fuck off. Go away, man. No, no, bro. Bro, it's me. It's me, Dave. The cops are coming. Come on, let me in, bro. Woo, 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 woo. Dude, let me in. Let me in. Dude, Dave's not here, man. I told you, man. I don't even know no Dave, man. Go away, bro. Go away. I don't want no trouble.
Oh, hey there, how you going? What the fuck happened to your co-host there? He looks a little frozen. Hey, wake the fuck up there. You were saying some real shit. Oh boy, I guess you can't like speak out against the government or anything like that. Or like pro the people, all that. I guess you have to just go over there to the show where Big Boy's talking. And he's talking racist nonsense, trying to threaten white people in America and all that. You guys are fucking stupid.
Hey, Mr. fucking Nielsen. How you doing? That's his name, people. Mr. fucking Nielsen. So I'm not swearing. I'm just saying. I'm greeting the guy. Mr. fucking Nielsen. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to hear you. I'm not seeing you. I'm looking at your profile. But good to hear you, brother. And yeah, I don't know what happened. Our brother got frozen, and you know what happens. You talk truth about the 1%. You get slapped. I don't know anybody that has been. Oh my God, don't tell me. Don't tell me he got. Oh no. Oh, man. So that was a friend of mine that I was talking. I'm not even going to say his name because he's had to have 15 different profiles. He keeps getting kicked off Stereo, and I'm sure that's what just happened again because he was in the middle of talking. So, oh my God, live and direct in my show about the oh man, I wrote the show title wrong. It's supposed to be the Pandora Papers, and I put the Pentagon Papers. Anyway, in my show about the corruption of the 1%, my friend got censored and removed live on the show. This just happened right now. I'm blown away. He just told me about Operation Popeye, and as soon as I started explaining what Operation Popeye was, boom, he gets yanked. So either he got reported, I don't know. But oh my God, this is not good. When people talk truth to power on Stereo, apparently they get censored. And for an app whose slogan is talk freely, this really doesn't set right with me, right? Because I don't give a shit about talking freely about your little mafia game or like, oh my God, like stupid shit. But we should be able to talk freely about the things that affect our life, our lifestyle, our income, the way we're allowed to live, and expose the people who are oppressing us so that we can rise up against them. That is why I'm here. I'm here to unite the 99% against the 1%. Because nobody should be allowed to be a billionaire or a trillionaire. You did not get there by working your ass off. You got there by oppressing people, by becoming a psychopath where you could look at certain people as other than, and you could treat them as less than human. These people are psychopaths, right? That's why Bill Gates was hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein, right? Psychopath. Power hungry psychopaths. All right, we got a couple messages.
Well, if that's true, Dave, then
Fox.
why are you still here? How, rather, are you still here? Yeah, because I'm assuming how Foxy got kicked out.
Well, that's a good question, Desert Fox. And I'm basically, you know, begging for my removal, I guess, because I ain't gonna quit. Can't stop, and I won't stop.
I don't
can't
think we have
stop.
to unite the 99% against anything in particular, because once the 99% is united, then, I mean, who's going to step up? People get out the way at that point.
Well, and there you go, and there you have it. But Desert Fox, what I'm talking about is a non-violent, right? So I'm talking about like we were talking about earlier, like the 1%, they don't know how to farm, right? They have people that do that for them. They don't know the first thing about feeding the soil or how to compost or any of that. So if we just refused to do that for those people, I mean, because, I don't know if it's going to happen in our lifetime or my nephew's lifetime, but in the next 100 years, I have this download, right? I'm an Intuit. I have this download that we're gonna be back to Stone Age. We're gonna be back to villages, right? And it's gonna be all about how to grow food. Can you exist on your own without Walmart and Safeway? It's gonna be all about that. Do you know how to build a shelter? Do you know how to grow food? Do you know how to feed the soil so that you can make what is not fertile soil fertile? Right? Because these are all really, really, really simple things to do, right? And this is total depression era knowledge, right? It came back in the Depression era, right? Everybody was growing a vegetable garden in every square inch of soil that they had on their property. Nobody had a fucking lawn. Are you kidding me? No, you grow food. So it's coming back full circle, and we're going to be there in 100 years or less. I mean, we're getting there in certain places. It's happening now, right? Reservoirs are going dry. I commute to work. I'm looking at this place, and there's a huge pond that used to always have water in it. For the last 30 years, it's bone dry. Bone dry. So it doesn't matter how much water they get during the winter now. It can't exist the summer because the summers have gotten longer, right? And now we have a firestorm season, right? So, oh Lord. Oh Lordy, Lordy, we likes to party. I want somebody to join me on this talk. Mr. Nielsen, Mr. Fox, calling on you. I'm calling on both of you. Calling on you. Oh my God, Mr. Nielsen just got censored. His profile is deleted just as of he left. Oh my God, just since he left that message. Wow, that's unbelievable. Desert Fox.
All right. I'm gonna join, but I have to warn you. I'm inhaling these sandwiches real quick, so I'm gonna mute myself.
Desert. Give me 1 second before you inhale. Desert.
Yes.
Mr. Nielsen just got deleted off of stereo.
Oh, he hit you up on what, IG?
No, just now. I tried to add him as well, and he's gone. Boom. Profile deleted. So he and the person formerly known as the King were both censored and booted out of this talk.
I don't know, man. Maybe I should. I'll just holler at you later, man.
Yeah, maybe we should hang up and restart. Let's do that. I'm out.
All right, thanks for tuning into another episode and another thing with Dave. Please follow, subscribe, and share. I'm on all social media and another thing with Dave. And keep seeking the truth.